but live control room. Let's see here. Trying to open it up.
Well, you live.
Yeah, it's just being slow. Hold on. My laptop's being slow. I gotta get to the part where I can pause it so there's not an echo and it's just loading.
I know what you mean.
So it's loading.
Hey, kid. How are you? How you doing? Doing. Don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Same as usual.
She's feeding off me. That's what it is. I'm doing. I can't help it. I'm naturally. I'm one of those people that, I'm just a weirdo. And I don't care.
Hey, Lily.
Because I like it like that.
Hey, dog.
I can't see
What's going on, man?
Hello. I'm just waiting for the chat to load up on my side, guys. My laptop's being a little slow. So.
Well,
It's getting
Hankid's
it.
in here. Brittany's in here. Brittany Christensen.
Hi,
Sorry.
Brittany.
Lily.
Okay.
And dog.
Hello.
Dog from my side.
Hello. Okay, now I see people. Hi. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Toka Dog. Hi, Hen Kid. Now my chat's starting to load. Woohoo. Go peoples. Go peoples. So, yeah, sometimes I have issues.
Smoking.
My Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem. Him and Puck decided to stick me with that name, so it's stuck.
Hey, I always call you Eminem.
No, they called me way before. Yeah. It's stuck.
Hi, James. Hi, Jesse. Yeah, it's
hey,
like,
brother James.
James Sharp, my brother, boo, 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 boo. And then, hi, Melissa. I heard about your dog. I'm sorry. I hope everything goes okay. Yeah, it's been a long couple days.
I can imagine. My little one starts school on the 5th.
Pet.
Yeah,
I love M. I love M, but I was like, I told her that she is an M&M because she's like milk chocolate. It's supposed to melt in your mouth, not in your hand. And I cracked that joke one night and made everybody laugh.
Well then.
But I was like, maybe you stepped out of the room when I said it or something. But yeah, I called you M, and I said you're just like an M&M. You melt in your mouth, not in your hand. Hee hee.
Well then, I remember that.
I know I'm a
I don't remember
goofus.
much shit.
That's okay. I know. She forgets to call me, write me, whole bunch of other stuff too. So I'm like, I just let it go.
That's what I'm doing, dog. I say nothing.
Mm-hmm. So how is everybody?
Hey, Ray.
Hi, Ray the fam.
You're quiet tonight. That's weird.
Me? I am not
no
quiet. As I say, I'm just thinking.
No break at all. Hey, Kyoko. Mwah, love you, girl.
Hi, Kyoko. My Coco. Yeah, the crazy town over here. I'm like, it's been busy. God. I finally got my laptop back yesterday, so I got a chance to upload. Hi, Linda Hunt. I was looking for you the other day on Facebook, woman. You are not on
Hey,
my channel
Linda.
page. You're not on my Facebook page, and I couldn't find you, and I was trying to get a hold of you. But yeah, the laptop got fixed. It was a hard drive issue. So they fixed it and sent it back. So I had to re-download my editing program, Google Chrome, Hangouts, all of it. You know, I have OG, EG. What?
PG. Hey, Crystal Silverheart. How's it going?
Hi, Crystal. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
explain that one, Linda.
Linda, if you go to my Facebook group page that James Sharp is posting, if you go to there and you click
Oh,
join,
maybe
I'll
she means
accept it so
page.
I can get a hold of you.
Maybe she means she has a page. Because page is PG.
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't find
Yeah,
her
that's what she
yesterday,
meant.
and there was like 400 Linda Hunts, and I was like, yeah, I don't know which one.
Well, no, she said, yeah, she has 3 Facebook pages. Or no, I
Yes, yeah.
have Facebook page. Sorry, not 3. I have. There's a 3 there, though. That's what messed me up.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know which one was yours, and so that's what the trouble
Oh,
was.
no.
I thought you were on my fam page already, so I went to look for you through there. And when I didn't see you in there, I tried to find you on regular Facebook, but there's like 400 Linda Hunts, and I was like, yeah, I don't know which one that is, so I'm not gonna click 400 of them to find you. I'll just wait and talk to you when you come on the stream. So I was like, if you go to my fan page though and you join, I'll accept it. And there's no cost or anything. Just join and I'll accept it. And then that way I'm able to talk to you. Oh wow. 5:32 a.m. where you're at? Well, it's only 12:32 where I'm at. I had to
It's
wait for the
1:32
old
here.
man. Okay, Linda. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Yeah, I was trying to find you, and it was like the hardest damn thing. There. Oh, where'd you go? I said I
Who
like
go?
it like
What'd you
that.
do? Hey, fuck, we should have get JB.
Yep. I can be a multitasker, but sometimes I'm a little cuckoo cuckoo and can't remember what I'm doing.
No, because what it is you concentrate on more than one thing.
Mhm. It's my brain. It's how it works. I can only do
Aw,
one thing at a
really?
time.
Oh, Melissa, I know what you mean. I know it's hard. She'll pull through though. You're gonna be good.
I have that song stuck in my head. It's my daughter's been listening to it on the radio or whatever, but it's that new Cardi B song or whatever, and it's just like I like it like that, and she's
I
like
don't know.
diamond fisted in the club, yeah, I like it like that. Yeah, just whatever is there.
Oh my.
I don't know. It was
I don't
like
know.
it's the craziest song, and I don't even really care a whole lot for like hip hop and all that very much. It's like I do, but I don't. And all of a sudden, I got that song stuck in my head because we heard it on the radio, and I'm like, I like the beat.
I like my
The
old
beat.
school rap and my country.
Yeah.
Those are
See,
my top 2
I
things.
like alternative and all that. So okay,
I
there we
do
go.
like
I approved it.
alternative, but it's like
There we go.
those are my top 2 favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Linda, I just accepted your request. That's what I was doing. That's what was taking me a second.
Have a good night, Hank. Much
Oh,
love and light.
that's okay. Hey, Fabio. How's it going? Yeah, just trying to catch up with people because I'm like, I had to not live stream a whole lot because I'm like, it's really hard to do it from your phone when you're trying to do card readings. And like, I don't have like a stand or anything for my phone. So, like, I was putting it in like a selfie stick and then putting it in like something to balance it. And every
Yeah,
time
I
I'd
know
go
what
to
you
do
mean.
something and like I'd have my headphones plugged into it, it would pull it over or knock it over. And I'm like, oh, geez, oh, Pete. So I was getting all annoying. And I'm like, I couldn't wait to have my laptop back. I was like, come on, I just
Yeah,
bought you. I want you
I
back.
bet. I know what a sin. And you just had it for a little bit too. That's the fucked up thing about it.
Yeah,
Like
and
you
it was
just
like
had it.
I got used to doing my panels and hanging out with my sisters and talking to people, and all of a sudden it's like kaboom.
But that's how I felt when I lost my computer. I went through the same bullshit when Buddy took that computer. Right? So I bought one this time.
I'm watching some stream. The couple are asleep. They're live paranormal, but I see a mist. Huh? So the people are asleep, like running a live stream, and you see a mist on their
Oh,
stream.
they could be doing something like a paranormal like night stream where they like record what happens when they're sleeping.
Mm.
People to do that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, I have a vid that I did when I was at the hotel, and it's about 35 minutes, and I recorded myself sleeping. But problem is that you see me, you know what I mean? But it's like I was hearing noises, like I heard footsteps, I heard like a cup get knocked over, um, like a plastic cup get knocked over. All these orbs, I saw faces, just a whole bunch of other stuff, and then all of a sudden, it's like I hear my mom just snoring, and I mean like snoring, and I'm like, how the hell do I cover that? So I'm not sure if I'm releasing that one or whatever, but I'm like, trust me, I don't think anybody
You
wants to
might
see
have to
me.
put some music over it.
Well, I thought
Is it
about that, but then
like
people aren't going to be able
how
to hear the
creepy?
footsteps.
Is there anything visible that happens in it?
Mostly just the faces and orbs and all that, whatever, like the sounds and stuff. That's what it's just. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, watching somebody sleep for 30 minutes doesn't really seem like an idea of fun for me. But
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Have a go over it. See
I
what you
had
can
thought
do.
about setting up a camera, like one night, like while I was sleeping, just to show people what happens to me in my sleep. Cause like I get woke up all the time. And it's like, I'll feel like somebody tapping me. Like, there's so many times where I'm pretty sure you probably catch it if I put a camera on me where I'm like dusting something off of me, like something's touching me. And
Yeah.
I'm constantly feeling like I'm getting woke up. And then I will wake up in between 3 and 4 a.m. practically every night if I fall asleep during that time. And it's like, it's just crazy. Do you want to see their stream? No, thanks. Not right now.
No, it's all good.
What hotel was that? It's a hotel in Petoskey that I stayed at. It's just I didn't give out the location for privacy, but um it was in Petoskey. It was the hotel I stayed at. Do you want to see their stream? Not really. I think I've heard of Live Paranormal though. Like I've heard of them. And like I've seen some of their I think I've seen a couple of their videos. But like even these last couple of days, because I've been so busy with stuff, I already have videos I got to catch up on already. I'm like, I think Angie just released one. Marie just released like one or two.
Yeah.
G Team, Omar. I'm like every one of them like released something within the last day or two, and I'm like, and I've been so busy, I haven't been able to watch it yet. But
Yeah, that's not unusual for there to be lights or something in Jamie's house. Could have been her cat. That cat scares the crap out of me every time, though.
yeah, Lila does like to jump up back here and scare Em a lot, but at the same time, I'm like, it doesn't surprise me because like I see, um, like orbs. Somebody always sees like they always tell me that they see like a silhouette back here, this way, kind of walking this way, and
Yeah.
then oh,
Or in the kitchen.
the Wizard of Oz.
Hey, the wizard. What's crack-a-lackin'? Hey, PSPR Paranormal Pursuit.
Hey,
How's it
PSPR,
going?
you could look at the vid. Yeah, see, it's that's the thing is that I'm trying to figure out if I want to just overlay music to it so then that way nobody hears the snoring that my mom did or whatever, and then just like I want to see what I can do, but I also have another, I think it's like a 20-minute video that I did outside of the hotel, and
Yeah.
I did an EVP session. So I got to go through those EVPs and then put it out. It's just been like I said, with my laptop having to get repaired, I had posted those two other vids that I did and
Yeah.
got them out. And then now I'm like, now I got to work on these two. So I started listening to the one from the 3 a.m. recording myself while sleeping thing. But then that's when I mean, like, I heard footsteps. I heard clear footsteps. I heard the sound of like, like those little plastic cups they give you in the hotel room to put ice in or like pop or whatever in. It's a little
Yeah.
cup about that big. I heard the sound of that be like one got knocked over, and it sounded like it just got knocked over on the entertainment center or something, but nothing was there. And I don't remember seeing it at all. And then there was, hi Grandma Wrinkles. And then there was another sound, sounded like something had tapped the camera, like it made like that sound up against the microphone kind of thing, like a swish sound or something, like a tap.
Yeah.
And the air conditioning was off. The windows were closed. I made sure of that before I even turned the camera on, so there wasn't anything in the background like like disturbing it. And then I've got and then I like as it's filming, like you can literally see like this face. You see like the light that's kind of like reflected or refracted off the camera light there, or whatever. But on the headboard, you see this face just like appear and then stay there for a while, and then all these orbs in between, and it's like different colored orbs, different size orbs, and it's like just everywhere. And there was this it looks like at the bottom of the curtain on the right hand side, it looks like something moved past that curtain or moves it or something, like just a little bit, like move that curtain. And I saw it like almost kind of get like lifted up a little bit and then dropped or like pushed or something, like it swayed. And I was like, wow. And I was like, but see, that's the kind of stuff that happens to me even when I'm here. You know what I mean? Like I get the feeling like I'm being watched. I get, that feeling of being like tapped or touched, the sound of someone talking, like somebody's trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
I've even been told that I talk in my sleep, and I was like, um, I just sort of like my boyfriend will even joke around. And he'll be like, "Who are you talking to in your sleep?" And I'm like, I didn't even know I was talking. Hi, Eileen. M's my sister from another mister. She's just chilling. Okay, that's why I
Do you get
couldn't
your
find it. Yeah, I saw that.
do you get your thing on presentation?
Do I?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
No, I don't think so. Nope, I'm not presenting myself.
Oh.
There. Can you see M now? Say it. Talk again, M.
Boo. Do do do
There
do
you go.
do.
It was because I was talking, so it was overshadowing your talking, and so it was keeping me on mine.
I wasn't talking, I was listening.
Yeah,
I
see,
was,
she's a really good listener.
and I was typing in the chat, so.
But no, I miss everybody, and I thought, well, you know what? It's like, why not come back and kind of let everybody know what's been going on and how things are going, and then open myself up and do some card readings if they want, or just talking. Eventually, though, I am gonna do EVPs, but I think I'm gonna wait until Sunday night when I go live to do that, because then that way I know that people will be sleeping, or Saturday after M and Angie. That way I know it's over the weekend and Lily will be sleeping and Keith won't have to work in the morning, so it won't disturb him. Now that we're back to the school year.
Yeah. I don't even. I gotta go
I,
back to the school grind, and I'm going back to school myself. So that's gonna be
I
fun.
did get my laptop back because you know what you're talking about. You have experience. Well, you couldn't see M till now. Yeah, it's because I was over talking her, I guess. Yes, M is beautiful. The Wizard of Oz says M is so beautiful. Yes, I love my new cards that I got, by the way. I'm like, yep, see, I got life purpose cards. And then I got
Those ones are
and
cool.
then I got messages with the guides, which same ones that M has. I've had these literally sitting in my Amazon cart for months now, and then she gets them first, and I'm like, you, but I got them. And then I have these ones, which I am going to work on with these for private readings that I do, because um, these are work your light cards, but the way you set these up, you set them up with like that kind of like the same way you would a tarot reading, except for instead of doing 10 cards, it's 11. And these have to be split into four decks, kind of, or four ways or whatever, because it has to do with confirmation, inquiry, action, activation, and transmission cards. So like they're a way to do it for a private reading. And I'm like, that's what I was kind of thinking, is I'm gonna work with these, but I have to separate them based on what the section is that they're under. So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it's a little complicated. So I'm like, so for right now, for the card readings that are here, I'm like, I'm gonna use my uncomplicated cards and go from there. And then if people want private readings, then I'm gonna attempt to do the Work Your Light, the tarot, or my Talking to Heaven cards, which I do still have those too. If people want them, they're Talking to Heaven. I love these cards. These are
I like
the
them.
ones that I've been using for a while, and they're dead on, and they're amazing. And I feel like they give accurate readings. Um, I feel these cards are more for like people that are dealing with grief, that have questions about their loved ones that have passed. These ones tend to guide you towards those answers. Um, the life purpose cards, these can be if you have questions about like your actual life choices and things that you're going through on a day-to-day basis, like finances, home life, jobs, things like that, whatever, this may be able to help guide you in the right direction with that. Messages from your guides, these ones are always fantastic because they're transformation mediumship cards. And these ones right here help you to get answers from your actual guides that I communicate with, and like the feelings that I get come from those guides. Well, these guides will help guide me to the card that's best suited for you and answer those questions that sometimes you're seeking. And so I truly believe that these cards are phenomenal. Well, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that.
That's awesome, Crystal. You're awesome.
And thank
Hi,
you for the
Eileen.
compliment, Wizard of Oz. Nice staff, girl. Huh? Did I miss something? Sounds great. All of them. Yeah, they're all amazing cards. They all are. And all of them will give you good purpose in what you want, answer wise. But I tend to notice that when it comes to grief and lost loved ones and that kind of mediumship, that the talking to heaven cards are the best for those. For like your everyday life situations, I think that life purpose is good for those. And the messages from the guides, because those ones will help guide you during your day to day life. And I actually will, in the morning when I get up, I'll take these and I'll shuffle it just for, a couple of shuffles. And then when I feel like I'm kind of done shuffling, I'll pull the top card off. And then that's the card that I read.
Hey, girly girl.
And I'll read my morning one, like something to help me start my day, to help me balance. So I do that too. Which cards? It's so good. I have tarot cards. Yeah, see, I'm still practicing and learning the tarot cards. These ones are oracle, so they're more of a mediumship or guide or transformation card. So they will help you with some of those things. Um. Oh,
What?
and then nothing. I just. Sorry. But yeah, I was like, I tend to lean towards the oracle or mediumship cards because I feel that, for one, they're easier to understand for people.
Yeah.
Tarot cards can definitely be misinterpreted, and you have to be really, really careful on who you're reading for when it comes to those, because they can steer you in multi directions. And I like these because they give you a purpose and an understanding under what should guide you. That's what I like about these.
Yeah. You need to do your research. You need to get yourself and get to know
Hey, hey.
them.
There we go. All right. There we go. Now you're here, so I can finally mod you, John. Okay, there we go. There's my Johnny.
I'm gonna take these off. I don't like these. They're new
What?
glasses, but I don't like the shape of them. My glasses. I don't like the shape of them. I got new ones.
Okay, I must have missed something because I didn't see you wearing glasses.
I just took them off.
My God, I feel like such a blonde. I was talking to people and whatever, and I'm like, I look over here and I'm like, you probably had them on, and I literally didn't even see them.
That's you. We know how you are. We love you. Doink.
I'm a blondie. I'm a blondie. What can I say? See this blonde hair? It's blonde and curly. It gets a little tight.
I
Messes me
used
up
to be
sometimes.
blonde. I look good as a blonde. I look real good as blonde. Have you seen my pictures with blonde hair?
Girl, you would look good if your hair was purple, brown, red, and blue. You'd
Do
still
you
walk
want to
down the street
know?
looking better. I
Did you
don't
see my
think
hair as a
I don't
blonde
know.
though? Oh man, it was a leather jacket on and shit. Actually, I look kind of
Yes,
like a biker chick.
there is. To be honest with you, I'm like, I don't know if me and you were friends back then or not. I don't know how long ago that was. I'm trying to think. I think you might have had highlights. Um, but I
Yeah,
thought
but
your
their
hair was
pictures
short.
are on my
Your hair was
Facebook.
shorter.
Oh,
I
my
thought
hair
when we
was
first
shorter,
met, your
yeah.
hair was
I
short. Yeah, like it
What I
had like a
did
short.
was my hair used to be down past like in the middle of my back, and I had it all chopped off into a inverted bob, and
Yeah.
I dyed it blonde, right? And it was like a bleach blonde. It
Mm.
looked really cool. I did it myself. Well, I don't
I
have blue eyes for sure.
Lily wanted her hair lighter blonde because like her hair was starting to get the dishwater look like how mine does because she's got my color hair. And so I
Yeah.
got hair dye for both me and her, and I did highlights in her hair so it would make it brighter blonde. And she looks really, really cute. I'm like, did I send you that picture yet? Because I took a picture of it. I
Yeah.
thought I sent it to you. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I
My
thought
hair
I
is not
sent it to you.
long.
And
It's long now compared to what it was.
Amy Schumer, I know. I'm like, I love her. Actually, I rented the movie I Feel Pretty, which I haven't seen yet, so I can't wait to watch it. Cause I'm like, I love her. I think she's hilarious. I'm like, she does. She's hilarious. Like, she's not afraid to be ballsy and mouthy and like talk shit. And she's not afraid of her sexuality. She's not afraid to, drink or smoke weed or do whatever. It's like she doesn't care. It's like she just lives life, and then like, and she just laughs about it. So I'm like, yeah, yeah, definitely love her. I'm just all about being who I am and being real. Yeah,
Well, you
John,
gotta
I
be.
told you. I told you I was giving you a wrench. It's like I told you I had to wait till I got my laptop back.
Yeah.
I
Her
meant
laptop went down for the count for a while.
it. Yeah, I blew it. Don't plug a blow dryer into your surge protector while you're trying to charge your computer. It blows your hard drive.
That.
Yeah, I
Aw,
agree,
thank
girly
you.
girl. She would. I told you, dude, this girl looked good with hair. It's like purple and sparkly. Like, I mean, seriously, like she'd walk down the street and everybody would be like, "You're still gorgeous." I mean, it's purple and sparkly.
I was
Yeah,
thinking of
this
going
girl's pretty.
like gray, like a platinum, like more closer to gray. That's what I want to
Thank
do.
you.
I want to do pink highlights.
Yeah, I've
Thank you,
been want
John.
I've been wanting to do like like right now I have the dirty blonde whatever at the moment, and actually I'm gonna try to bring it back down to the light blonde that I had, and then after I let that sit, I was thinking about getting either the pink, like the pink highlights in there, whatever, on the underneath of it, or I was
Yeah.
gonna get like black streaks put in it underneath. I don't want it through my whole hair. I just want it underneath so it looks almost ombre or two tone or
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do.
because then that way I don't have to worry about your face like my mom. What?
Huh? How old are you? Sorry, but how old are you?
Jamie, your face like my mom. Yeah, see, I was kind of wondering if this was like a teenager or something. Because I was like,
Oh
he
no,
says I'm
man.
30. I hope I don't look like your mom because I'm only 34, damn it.
I hope I don't look like your sister.
Like, you better go back to Emerald City, dude.
And this is my buddy dog over there. He's out of his corner.
You got scratched by a negative spirit in your home today.
What? That is bugged up. I was gonna say holy cheese balls, but I stopped myself.
It's okay. I was only kidding. I'm like, I don't care. But yeah, I got scratched. What the heck?
I think you
Well,
needed sage, John, and do
yeah,
few
I told you.
a little bit of
Yeah,
protection around it.
yeah. See, I told you that too. You need to sage and push stuff out because
I mean,
that's
he
messed
was
up.
my dad.
The only well, I felt like there was more than one energy, but I felt that woman was very prominent, and I don't know why, but because I was sensing that female that used to live in the home, and she was one that was touching you all the time, and it could be her letting you know that like that's her territory too. Um, and I told you if you got sage and kind of moved her on or like moved her out, pushed her out, kind of thing, it would help because she wouldn't be able to touch you. Yes. Hi, Libby.
Hey, Libby. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Crystal. But I don't think I'd probably see it. I'm in Canada. But hopefully she's found.
Well, it depends, Linda, because I get touched all the time, and it's like it just depends. It's like they could just be getting your attention because they know that you can. And then there's other ones that when they go after you, it could be because spiritual affliction, and things like that, where he's got um like these untapped abilities. And I kind of think with him messing with the spirit box and things like that and not really knowing how to protect himself, it opened a doorway for him. But there's there's more going on though, because I know that woman had died in his home, and I think she has a like attachment with her too. Like it's not just her, like there's somebody that's with her or around her.
Um, was there Angie don't live with me. We live in she lives in Florida. I live in Canada. We usually do our live streams Mondays and Saturdays, but we switched our Saturdays to Sunday after Marie's live streams. But yeah, no, I don't live around her.
Yeah, I don't know about
Right.
you, but I just got like really weird chest pain, like a really weird like anxiety chest pain thing. And
I have anxiety.
there's something.
It might be because she made her presence known, John. So now that you know she's gonna do a lot more.
Yeah, John, I am. You started talking about this, and when I was reading it aloud, it's like my panic button just went on fire. Like it was like boom, boom, boom. There's something going on, and I'm seeing like that's what I was saying, like something about like a doorway. Something is let in.
No, I don't think it's you, Lily.
No, I know that you're sad and worried, Melissa. I'm picking up on John's energy though. He has a very, very strong like light in him. He's a very strong light worker, and he hasn't been utilizing it correctly, or I can't explain it, but it's like he's still new to it. And his house is just totally like full of these, like, I have this feeling like it's like a doorway, like something was let in, and it's like it's crazy, but because of his like abilities, it's like they're gravitating towards him. So it's like more and more are coming out. They can see the light around him. It's like a moth to a flame. And like I said, you got to set boundaries. Yeah, it's not a portal, it's just a doorway. Like it's a small doorway that you open the minute you started opening up to your abilities, and you don't know how to control it. So you have to, yeah, you have to be the key to it. So like what it is like when you're opening up, like you need to specify like you cannot touch me, you cannot bother me while I'm sleeping. Like you need to make firm affirmations to these spirits. They
Yeah,
need to
and
they
then
need to know.
you have to make sure you tell them they have to leave after every session.
Well, see, the thing is though is that there's a difference between like an evil entity and just a negative human being who passed, and like because you can get your grumpy old men or like schizophrenic people or people with
Yeah,
mental
but you can
disorders, and
help
it
them cross.
seems like they're, if it seems like, yeah, like it's like it can seem like they are
Yeah,
absolutely like
that's what
evil,
I
but
mean.
they're not.
But that's what I mean by doing it, though, right? Like, there's some that aren't gonna want to
Yeah.
cross, so you have to push those ones out. The ones that do, you can cross those over. But the ones that don't, you still have to push them out regardless.
Well, the thing that I'm sensing is something to do with either somebody around John or somebody who knew John opened up like a, like I think that they did like a seance or like a Ouija board or did something or whatever, and because of John's light, it's attracted to him. That's what I'm seeing, is like a doorway was opened and then not closed properly. And you have to, I'm telling you, whenever you use any sort of spirit communication, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a Ouija board, EVPs, it doesn't matter what you use. You literally have to say, like, you have to specifically say, you're only allowed to be here during this time while we're communicating. At the end of the session, the door is closed and you are no longer allowed to be here in the name of Jesus, and like shut the door. Like you have to close off communication, and you have to close that door. You cannot leave it open.
That's true, though.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, because I was sensing something to do with a murder, because I got a really bad headache and it was like panic, panic, panic.
In the neighborhood. So they could be drawn to you, John. They could be drawn to your location. Because you probably have abilities yourself you're not aware of.
Yeah, see, I tend to get more open like when, if I'm like video chatting with somebody and they're like showing me their house,
Oh,
I
that's
can
different.
open up almost like a remote viewing of some sort, like I'm seeing it. But when it comes to like here, it's like I can't just look at a chat name and go, "Oh, your house is haunted." You know what I mean? It's like there's difference. It's like I can sense certain things, like I'll pick up on, but there's not always, you know. And
Yeah. That's what I thought too,
I'm
John.
not Wiccan.
Yeah. No, true. That's what I thought too, John, that you're an empath. That's what I'm saying. They could be drawn to you for that reason. Where you're opening up more, things could happen a lot more. You'll see more things, hear more things, sense more things.
Yeah, see, I tend to get drawn in. You know what I mean? It's like it's.
Yep.
And I'm like, right now, like when I started thinking about this, like the person that's coming to mind that scratched you, like when I started thinking about it, I started getting really panicky. And all of a sudden I got like this feeling in my head, like this pounding in my head. And it felt like I heard a gunshot. Like somebody either shot them or they shot themselves. And that's what I was feeling, is something to do with that. Like somebody was either murdered or somebody was like, it was like a murder suicide or something along those lines of, there was like a woman murdered and then the guy turned the gun on himself, and I'm feeling both of it or something. And the woman is the one that's reaching out to you. And I think because she's trying to get close to you to get your help, that man is standing behind her, like trying to keep her from getting help and getting out. And that's what I'm feeling, is something to do with the murder and suicide.
Oh, damn.
Mhm.
And there was a murder, suicide in the house of her husband. Wow. That is crazy.
Can you tell the person is found it by talking to them? Do you happen to have a video conversation?
Hey, calling
Behind
games.
us, the woman shot her husband. Yeah, see, I was like, she shot him, then shot herself. See, like, I saw something like that. Like, somebody, like, the man shot her, or she shot him, or something. Something happened where it was like, but I felt the woman was the presence that was either trying to get help or trying to go after somebody. I don't know. And the man's around her. Well, hey there, Cotton Candy. How you doing? Where'd your wrench go? Where'd your wrenchy wrench go, woman?
Are you doing cards tonight? Yeah.
Well, if people want them, yeah, I can do card readings. I got Talking to Heaven, Life Purpose, and Messages from the Guides. But I don't know if I'm gonna do. Um, I'm only gonna do them for a little while because I made a promise to John that me and Em would try to be on his panel tonight, and since he's in Pacific Standard Time and I'm in Eastern Standard Time, like his time is 11 p.m. his time, but it's 2 a.m. my time. And so I told him that I would try to get on his panel tonight so I could, say hi to him and talk to him for a little bit and be a part of his stream. And so that's what I plan on doing. I don't know how late I'm going to be able to stay, but I'm going to try to get there. And so I will do a few card readings if that's what people want.
Yeah.
And then I'll go live another night and do them.
So that means after you're done, we're going to HSFL Paranormal stream.
Yeah. You want to pop his
Dawn,
link in there for me?
Hold on. I had to open the screen.
Since you're my mod woman, John Rain is he's a friend of no, not John. We're not going to John Rain. We're going to HSFM. Yeah, FL Paranormal Channel. I'm John right there. You see that guy? That's John, not John Rain. John Rain is friends with Omar.
Yeah, different John.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Woo, woo.
We got anything you want. No, sorry.
Oh, it's gonna take a minute.
Oh, I need some love and light and healing. Oh, I do. Soon. There it is. Kyoko got it. That's right, Coco. You go, Coco. Coco, 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 Coco. There you go. See?
Uh-oh.
I got the best mods in the world, though. I really do. You guys are all amazing.
I don't think it's gonna let me do it.
That's okay. Kyoko got it.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you, Kyoko.
That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Bam, you get to pick which card you want. You want messages from the guides or life purpose, or you can choose whichever card you want when it's your turn.
Who?
Talking to the fams.
Who?
The fams.
Oh. I thought I had to check. I was checking to see if Fem was in here.
Yeah, it was like you get to pick whichever card you want when it's your turn, but I'm actually going to do, let me see here.
Go with your ones that aren't the messages from the guides.
I'm going to let them choose what card they want. But
Well, Wizard said
sometimes, yeah, sometimes, Libby, I can. It depends, but yeah, sometimes I can. It's
Cotton said, I like the blue ones. They're the same ones I have, Cotton. I've read for you from them. They're the
yeah,
ones you like.
yeah. These are messages from the guides, and then I have life purpose cards, so it's up to you guys. But each individual person can choose what card deck they want. But I think that the person that I am going to start off with is going to be Crystal, because I am feeling something to do with her needing a message. And so I'm going to start off with her. Don't mind my cute kitty cat headphones. My gold ones broke, and so I'm using my daughter's. So I know I look cute and ridiculous at the same time, but it's all I got right now, except for these other head earbuds or whatever, but they hurt my ears after a while, so I can't use them. But Crystal, do you want life purpose cards or do you want messages from the guides? You can choose. Hey, Wizard. I'm going to try to get to as many people as I can before we end the stream.
Aren't they though, dog?
Okay, Crystal, what card do you want? Messages from the guide. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to be the card you chose too. Now, see, if you have loved ones that are passed on that you would like messages from or that you have questions about, the Talking to Heaven cards are the ones you want for those. They're a little different. Messages from the guides will help with some of that too, but the Talking to Heaven are good for the loved ones that have passed. But yeah, there is some energy around Crystal right now that I'm picking up on, and it's almost like indecisiveness and confusion. And I feel like there is a few paths that she's been thrown into recently, and I feel like she's kind of stuck in this one particular spot. Like that's what I'm feeling, is almost like she doesn't, like she's in a box and she doesn't know which way to go. Like somebody has stuck her in a box and she doesn't know which way to go.
Oh my.
But I do feel that Crystal does have some abilities, and I think they're kind of untapped or unexperienced abilities. And that I'm picking up on is that like death surrounds her, and she feels like almost like she causes it, but she don't. And hey, Slay Nation, it's almost like she doesn't. I don't know, but it's like I keep picking up on like death surrounds her, and she keeps thinking that like it's her fault, like everything she touches dies, and that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling more like you need some guidance with your stuff. You need to have an outlet. I think you need to start writing down what you're sensing and what you're feeling, and you need to put it down on paper. You need to hold it with you like a journal, and you need to start expressing yourself, even if it means you need to go to a counselor. Cannot hold all that. Um, you can't hold all that in you and not expect yourself to explode. So you need to let it out a little bit at a time, so you're not like exploding. Okay. But the thing is that I feel that you're getting, some joy out of certain things, whatever, but I feel like you have death surrounding you a lot, that there's a lot and you don't know why it happens to you. But okay. But I got the first card that I got, Spirit pulled this one out. The card that I got for you was give without expectation. And to me, it's a way to be of service when you're keeping your mind and body involved in something that keeps you busy and makes you happy. You have less time to think about the sadness, the grief, and the things that are going on around you, like the worry. And so I feel that the guide is coming through for that, and they're saying give without expectation. So like giving some of your time, giving your knowledge, giving your friendship, giving your love to something instead of holding it all in, and just be of service. So volunteering could be one thing too. And I will read the insert, but I'm thinking that you need to do something that is just for you and not for other people. And you need to get that worry off of you. So you need to give without expectation, and do not expect anything. Do not expect anything back, because I'm going to tell you this right now. When you do that, you don't leave any room for faith or chance. Okay. So faith needs to play a big role in your karma and your stuff that you give, because when you give to people or you be of service to people, everybody will eventually get that back in full force. Like it'll come back to you times three in the biggest of ways. And if you give without the expectation, the universe will provide. And so if you keep giving expecting something in return, like it's a constant thing, like if you're giving with that expectation in return, then you're not leaving room for chance, for faith, and for karma to do its job. The universe will provide. And so if you don't allow yourself to take, that action and then let it come to you naturally, you're going to worry about things you shouldn't. But when you spread light and love to others, it should be done without any conditions attached to the act. We are all made of the same energy, so the good that you give out is essentially given to yourself. When you help others, you help yourself in the mantra of this card. What needs to be emphasized is that the joy of giving is your reward. And that's what I was trying to say, is the fact that you're giving and you're giving from your heart, it means that you're not expecting anything in return. And the return is the goodness that you gave to somebody else. Even if it's a smile, even if it's $1 to a homeless man, even if you buy them a sandwich, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever that gift is that you give, don't expect someone to pay you back. Expect that love that you gave is going to get paid forward, and that's what you want. And what needs to be emphasized is that the joy of giving is your reward. Energy is constantly flowing, and by loving giving unconditionally, you increase the flow and bring it into a higher vibration, which in turn assists everyone. Giving is a part of your soul. When you are not able to give without conditions, your ego has issues of scarcity and or the need to feel acknowledged. When you give selflessly from the heart, you increase the energies of abundance and gratitude throughout your sphere of influence. Life is not a competition. We are here to help each other. Focus on ways that you can achieve this in your life without consciously thinking about it. The best rewards reaped are from acts that you didn't even realize you had sown. So I truly feel that you need to learn to have those gifts be your learning lessons. Instead of worrying about stuff, go out there and make things happen. Excuse me. But Spirit did pull a card for you though, because I felt the pull. It like jumped out. And hi Paige Lee. Hi Mr. Dave. How are you? Mwah. Hi soul sister. Hope you're feeling better. Hey my brother. That's right. Smash that freaking like button. I'm just kidding.
Hey Paige.
But Spirit wants you, Crystal, to take responsibility for your actions. Well, these cards are kind of reflective, aren't they? They want you to take responsibility for your actions. It means whatever you are doing with your life, whatever energy you're putting out there, whether it be good or bad, you need to take responsibility for that. You need to take responsibility for yourself and your actions and create forgiveness for yourself and for others. So,
sorry.
No, it's okay. You're all good. I ain't worried about you. You're awesome. Yeah, make sure you guys go and subscribe over to M Crook 420 Real Life channel if you haven't already, and smash that like button for her. She is always my sister, always on my panels, always encouraging. She's one of the best mods you could ever have on your channel, and she will be one of the best friends you'll ever have in your life. I'm telling you, you need to subscribe to her. You're missing out if you don't, and she's awesome. She rocks. That's right. She's my sister. She's my baby sister because she's younger. So I'm like, she's my baby sister. But yeah. But she's one hell of a mom, though. Don't let that baby face fool you. She's one hell of a mom. She's a good one.
I am.
You are. You're a great mom. It says, okay, Crystal, take responsibility for your actions. Your thoughts, words, and deeds create energy, and they all have consequences. It is a law of physics that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, which is the first law of Newton. Newton came up with the first law of physics when it comes to that. And the law of attraction, what you send out in the universe will come back to you. It's that law of attraction. So, as you look at this card, your guides want you to understand that it is necessary for you to accept ownership of that action. You might think that thoughts are not technically considered action, that they are not as powerful as words and deeds, but you would be mistaken. Thoughts may be more powerful, for they are the creator of words and deeds. You are creating an atmosphere and placing it into the universe. Depending on the thought, you can create an imbalance. If what you send forth is not in harmony with the natural state of love and compassion of which you are made, it is a human tendency to believe that just because you cannot see something, it must not exist. But that is valuable of the human experience. If this card appears in your spread, examine your current relationships and see if an action that you have initiated has created an imbalance. If so, take ownership of it, apologize, and make amends. The spiritual law of cause and effect will will produce a karmic debt that will have to be paid eventually. It's best to pay it now. So that's why I'm saying whatever you feel that you put out in the world, if something you did or said is hurting you, eating at you, whatever it is, make sure that you apologize for that. And remember that when you give an apology, you need to turn around and look at yourself in the mirror and apologize to yourself for giving that action power. Because you need to forgive yourself for your actions too. It is the most humble thing you can do for yourself to learn how to be humbling to others by being a blessing to them and by forgiving them. But it's also humbling in the experience to yourself by forgiveness so you can forgive yourself for the actions that you took. So definitely know that there is good lessons to be learned from taking responsibility for your actions.
Hey, I'll be
Hey,
right
man.
back, alright?
Okay. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, much love and light to all of you. Before that, I'm from the Middle East. Cool. Okay, Crystal. Did those cards make sense to you, girly? And then you can pick the next person to be read. Stony, what's up? We're going to be going over to HSFL Paranormal's channel in about a half hour. So I'm going to do card readings until it strikes 2 a.m. on my end. And then we're going to stop the broadcast and go over to John's channel. And then me and Em will both be on his panel and helping him out with his. So if you guys go over there and smash the like button for him and subscribe to him, that would be amazing. And I would thank you so much if you could do that. But I'm glad to have my laptop back. It's yay. But yeah, Crystal, did the card work for you? Because I didn't see you. I didn't see you say anything, honey. I'm sorry. I'm looking. Did she say anything since I asked?
I am back.
Stony, I love you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Okay, Crystal. Okay, the girl that is missing, it turns out I was living beside a family member of the bad people that had her. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, jeez. It's not very good.
Well, there's a lot of guilt there. Do you want to pick the next person, honey? Will you pick the next person to be read? Linda, I was trying to reach you because me and you were chatting one day, and I know it's been a little over a week since I went live on my own channel, and it's because of the laptop situation, you guys all know. But I was trying to reach out to you because of your daughter and the stomach issue, because I was having some like really bad pain in my stomach, and I kept thinking it had something to do with you. Okay. Did you pick Linda then, Crystal? Linda, did you want messages from the guides or life purpose? Life purpose or messages from the guides, Linda? Oh, thank you guys and girls. I love you. I love you all. You're all amazing. Life purpose. Okay. I do feel when I was getting that feeling though the other day about your daughter and stuff, I do feel that there is very strong male presence around. And I look at him as like a father figure and a protector. And so I keep feeling like he is definitely around you and your daughter right now.
I'm starting to really hate this computer. I have to keep refreshing.
It's okay. Yeah, I felt that it was a father figure. It was a fatherly figure, and I feel that he's around. And that he has been making his presence known through things because of your daughter's sickness. He's around more. Um, he steps like it's almost like he comes in only when he's needed. And so I don't see him being like a lurker. Like I don't see him being like somebody who's around all the time. I feel that he comes in when he needs to and then he backs off and lets you live your life. But knowing that your daughter's sick, he's around you and I feel that you will see him in something to do with like gardening, flowers, things like that. And then I see him there's something to do with animals, I think too, but something to do with animals or something. And there's a whole bunch of dreams. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's like you see him everywhere you go, or something that resembles him. The smell of his cologne, something. And I kind of see that there's okay. There is okay, life purpose for Linda. Wow. Okay, the two cards that I got for you, this is actually kind of crazy because I was just saying something about flowers and nature and stuff and animals. And I literally got flowers as your life purpose, one of your life purpose cards. And it says, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessing to others through your life purpose. But the other card that I pulled for you is environmentalist, and this one has to do with all things environment. So it says, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So there's something in your, I don't know, like, do you have something to do with like a vet place or something, or do you volunteer at like a pet shelter or something? Because I was like, I keep feeling something to do with animals and flowers. Um, I just I keep seeing something to do with animals and flowers. You train service dogs? Wow. And I was like, I keep seeing something to do with something that you planted. Like, see, flowers also mean like to bloom and to grow. And so my my feeling is that like you are one of those people that see things through. So when you plant the seed in somebody, like you watch it grow. So you're one of those people that will be there to teach them, guide them, help them. Like you're right there on top of it. And you are definitely more of an outdoors person than you are an indoors person. Because like this to me means that you are all about the earth. Like look at this, you're an earth angel. Yeah, and I had no idea that she even worked with animals, to be honest with you. I was seeing something to do with animals, like a vet or like a no-kill shelter or something like that, something to do or like volunteering with animals or something to do with that. But you tend to want to watch things grow and nurture, and I see that. So the first card you got says this card signifies your special connection to flowers, whose fragrance, color, and beauty provide healing blessings. As you grow, admire, photograph, and work with blossoms, so too does your connection with the divine blossom. Your affinity for flowers is just beginning, and spending time among them will help every part of your life bloom. You may literally work with flowers, for example, as a gardener, florist, or floral essence healer, or it may be that spending personal time with these lovely features of the natural world sparks your creative ideas about a new career path. So whether your relationship with flowers is destined to become a career or an avocation, spend time with them today. Walk through a flower shop and notice which color bloom you're drawn to. This flower holds healing properties that you need right now. If possible, take it home and spend time absorbing its color and fragrance. Trust the flower's wisdom and power to help you upon your life purpose pathway. And I keep hearing the word jasmine or something like jasmine or something like something to do with jasmine. Um, mm, and then oh, good night, Brittany. I love you too. Thanks for being here. And then the environmentalist card is your passion for environment stems from your soul's purpose. Prior to your incarnation, you pledge to commit your lifetime to helping the planet. You can feel the purpose each time you get upset about pollution and through the extreme love you feel toward animals, flowers, and trees. In fact, you often feel more connected to animals than people. The reason why is that your soul resonates with the honesty and beauty of nature. This card comes to you as an inspiration and motivation to take action on behalf of the environment. This begins with adopting an eco friendly lifestyle for yourself, such as recycling and using green cleaning supplies. Your environmentally related career can involve animals, dog sitting, walking, animal communication, activism, and so on. Plants, botany, gardening, landscaping, and the like, crystals, bodies of water, air quality, alternative healing, and so forth. Notice your natural passions and interests as guideposts, directing you toward actions you can take within your community to protect animals and nature. Anytime you feel upset about an issue, this is a sign regarding your purpose. Whenever you think someone should do something about this, that yeah, know that this someone is you. So whenever you feel that something needs to be take action upon when it comes to the environment, animals, or the earth, know that that someone is always going to be you. I had no idea that Linda worked with dogs. No idea. That's amazing. Do you have small floral business making wreaths? I love working with flowers. Those cards are me to a T. We do recycling heavily. Animals are my passion. I had that name. One girl had that name Jazz. Oh wow! I was picking up on something to do with jasmine. I was hearing like the flower or the scent of jasmine had something to do with either Linda's family. For some reason, it was significant, or I was hearing it as like a name, like the name of a person. It's possible. Linda, you can pick the next person, honey, because I only have 16 minutes before we go over to John's channel, so I don't want to miss out on people. I love you. Do you want a life purpose card reading?
I'm still here. Sorry, I was listening. I had my mic muted.
Yeah. Jasmine is your
Sorry.
favorite flower. Okay. That makes sense then, because I was feeling something to do with jasmine. Either the name or the scent was important to you or your family somehow, and I was feeling that. And then, um, did
Yeah,
you want a life purpose card
sure.
before I end the stream? I just wanted to make sure you wanted one before we ended it, because
You know
oh,
I don't say no.
Linda picked Marianne. Jasmine is my second granddaughter's name. Oh wow, okay. Marianne, did you want oh my god, and Girly Girl's daughter's name is Jasmine. Okay, well then there's a reason why I was picking up on Jasmine, guys, because I was picking up on either the name or the scent. Good night, Cotton Candy. I love you. Mwah. Marianne, did you want life purpose cards, or did you want life purpose, message from the guides, or talking to heaven?
I'll be right back.
Hmm. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, good night, Cotton Candy. Yeah, I know. Stoney's dog is something else, man.
I'm
Talking to
back.
heaven. Okay. Marianne picked talking to heaven card, so I'm gonna do her reading. I just meant before we get off here, I wanted to do your life purpose reading real quick. But
Yeah, that's fine.
I definitely want to practice my work your light cards with you, because I gotta do that at least with one person so I get the hang of it.
I'm down.
I know I love you being my guinea pig though. Love you. I gotta go see y'all soon. Okay. Yeah, just send us the link when you're ready, and then as soon as I close off the stream, I'll be right over.
Yeah, send mine to Facebook.
Yep.
Snippy, snip, 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 snip.
There is. What? You want to be a guinea pig too? Yeah, I was like, I love testing my new cards on M and Ange, because they are amazing girls, and they're amazing card readers, and they do their own card reading on their own channels. And I'm telling you that there's something about it, but I'm like, when I practice with them, or like I give them a reading, it helps me to bounce those ideas off to make sure that I'm making sense, like when I'm doing that. I have so many feelings. It's almost like Marianne, I'm like, I feel like you're very confused right now. Like you can't make up your mind because I feel like I've been flipping these cards for no reason. And it's like, I know that you picked talking to heaven cards, but it feels like you have so many questions that are unanswered that you're not limited down to just one, of course. So I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions and it's making me feel very confused. So I'm going to reshuffle. So I started flipping over cards trying to see if I could get something. Yeah, there was something to do about I had to leave. I had to leave. Okay. Marianne, ouch. The card that I got for you is you have nothing to feel guilty about. Not exactly for sure what your question was in your mind that you were looking for, but whatever it is, you do not need to feel guilt or resentment for it. It says, sweetheart, I see you torturing yourself with what if questions concerning my life, health, and passing. You wonder whether you could have intervened so that I'd still be in my physical body. I am standing next to you right now to soothe away these thoughts. It's so important for you to understand that you did nothing wrong, that my physical passing was divinely timed, and that you couldn't have changed anything. Please don't burden yourself with guilt any longer. Guilt is a complete waste of your earthly time, which is meant to be used in service of love. Guilt doesn't undo anything. I have forgiven myself for everything that I think I did or didn't do. But in the end, I learned that everything's already forgiven. And I pray that you also forgive yourself because you are so very loved and understood. You've got a lot of burdens and a lot of things that you need to let go of. You've got too many things on your shoulders. And your father is coming through to tell you that there is nothing you could have done to intervene, that it was basically his time, and you need to forgive yourself and also let go of the guilt of this. But you also need to let go of guilt that has to do with family members. You're letting too much stuff weigh you down and hold you back. And you definitely need to learn to move forward. I know, but letting go is all about the learning process and the grieving process. There's going to be a point in time in your grieving process where you're going to come to the realization of something called acceptance. And right now, you're not in acceptance of it. You're still kind of in that, you're in those other phases of like denial. Like, this, why did this happen? Like, this shouldn't have happened. You're blaming others, blaming yourself, blaming the world. And you need to take a step back from that and remember that God only works in our life for the love of our life and for the best of
Welcome back,
intention
Nate.
and the love and light. He doesn't work against you or to harm you. And holding on to all that it just weighs you down. It just puts more pressure on you, more worry on you, and hold you down and hold you back from your life purpose. So try to give yourself a little bit more credit and understanding. Okay.
Have confidence in yourself.
Hi, Nate.
Welcome back, Nate.
Well, you tend to be the person that everything gravitates to. And I kind of get this feeling that with your family, it's like you're like mama bear and everybody just comes to you. They gravitate to you with their problems. They want your advice. And it's almost like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders and you don't know how to let it go. Yeah, you can bullshit in here, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to do M's life purpose card reading real quick. And then
I'll come off camera for that.
Okay. I'm going to do M's life purpose reading, and then we're going to go over to John's channel. Thank you, girly girl. There, I was like, I was getting a feeling, so.
For HSFL Paranormal, that would be great, and drop it.
Yeah. Hey, girly girl, your first name's Amy, right? Okay. Well, it's a possibility that when we go over to John's channel, if he chooses, I may be able to do a reading for people over there, but it's his channel at that point, so it'd be up to him if he allows that. But
totally.
I have Amy, if you want to go to my Facebook group page and join it and let me accept the request or whatever so me and you can talk, because I kind of have this feeling that you might need like a private reading or something. But you're very welcome, Marianne.
I forgot to say, doink.
Mm-hmm. Doink.
Doink.
That's right. Okay. Life purpose reading for my friend M, my sister. I don't know, girlfriend. I get this. I already have a feeling. I know what Spirit's gonna say. I got a feeling about
Nate, you think you're pregnant again? Seriously?
Oh.
I love doinking you, dog. You know that.
Do you like
it's a
doinking
natural habit.
Do you like doinking on with your dingus?
I don't know what a dingus. It's a different kind of doink.
I do. Oh my god, I flippin' knew it. I knew it.
What?
You.
I don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
I knew it. I knew it. You ready?
Yeah.
Look at what that card says.
I can't see it. It's glary. Read it to me. I can't see it.
Oracle cards.
Oracle cards. Okay. I didn't know if that was the name of it or not.
Tell me.
That's cool though.
Tell me that's not awesome.
That's what I did.
But I was like, it's so crazy because I was like, all I did was shuffle and I was thinking about you, and the first card I flip over and it says Oracle cards. I was like, I knew it.
Cool.
But there's more. I'm like, I got a feeling that there's more in there because I feel like you've got another life purpose that is kind of coming through. Yep. Oh my god, that's awesome. Like, it's almost like they keep telling me to shuffle. And so, I'm not done yet.
Ooh, I drip cold water on my legs.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Guess what? Light and love.
Yeah, that's all B. That's one thing I say.
That's literally the card I kept shuffling. I flip over the top card, and this is what you got was Oracle cards and Light and Love. So Oracle cards, it says you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. And for Light and Love, your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. And is that not true? And
Yeah.
oh my gosh. And I'm like, I knew it though. I was like, I felt that it was gonna be something to do with light and love, oracle cards, and like spiritual teacher, like leadership, spiritual teacher. But oh, and the other card, I'm sorry, I flipped over one more whatever, but I accidentally I hit it and shoved it under the computer, but it was the other one was let go. There is says walk away from this situation in order to resolve it, which you've already done because I know what that let go of is. But it says you've been struggling with a situation, unsure which direction to take. The struggle is causing an energy blockage that is slowing your desired outcome. This card counsels you to let go as a way of bringing about a peaceful resolution. First, you must let go emotionally. After all, you're overwhelmed by indecision and the stress of the situation. Wouldn't it feel good to detach and be at peace, especially if you're reassured that by doing so you'll bring about a more favorable outcome? Ask the angels for help in detaching by saying, Guardian angels and archangels, thank you for helping me enjoy a tranquil mind and body. I now choose to let go and detach from the situation. I know that God's infinite wisdom is completely in charge of it and everyone involved. I trust that everything is being worked out for my highest and best good, and so it is, and so shall it be. Your light and love card is you're a conduit of God's pure light and love, and you bring the healing energy through with your prayers, visualizations, and positive intentions. This is your life purpose. Although it may seem non-specific, rest assured that your prayers have helped in significant, specific ways. You are anchoring divine light and love to the earth, which is ensuring that the planet is safe, stable, and protected. Please keep up this good work as it is necessary and valuable. You can also channel that purpose in other ways as well. For example, your natural spiritual gifts make you a wonderfully successful healer. Whether you conduct energy work, counseling, or some other form of physical or psychological therapy, always remember to bring through the divine healing force. You don't need to drain your own energy as there is an unlimited supply readily available for all who tap into the divine. This card also signifies that you can heal your present situation by applying light and love to it and everyone involved. Hold only a positive and loving thought and feeling, and watch the blessings multiply in beautifully surprising ways. That is awesome. And then your oracle card is you can discern your oracle cards, which means that you have an affinity for working with oracle cards and to speak to you as whispers from the angels. This card comes to you as validation of the thought you've had on incorporating oracle card readings into your career. You could give readings as a full-time occupation where you offer guidance and advice to answer clients' questions, or you may incorporate card readings as an aspect of your healing profession. For instance, by using the words on the front as focal points as you begin your session, oracle cards can also give you personal guidance that can boost any career path you choose.
Yeah, no, both those cards make sense.
Oh yeah,
Both
there
of them,
was
dead on.
I'm telling you, you've got some major angels around you, but I'm like I knew that.
I do.
I'm like but I was like but I knew right away that I was like something to do with life purpose, and I'm like as soon as I started shuffling these cards, I was like it's going to be like spiritual healer, like oracle card read, you know what I mean, like reading something like that or whatever, something. And I'm like something about light and love. I'm like, I don't know. I just knew it had something to do with those positive paths. So I'm like,
But we
I'm going to
have to
do
get over to
life purpose.
John's.
Yep, life purpose. I'm doing a life purpose group card, and then I'm going to get off here. I want to thank everybody for being here. I love you all. And I'm going to leave you on this note
so,
with this
Paige.
card.
I
And
really think so, Paige. I'll get there. Those are good cards, though.
let me see here. I love these cards, though, because I'm like, they're so true. But I was like, I'm thinking I want to use the, oh, duh. What am I doing? I'm sorry. Life purpose.
Oh, John said he sent the link to your Facebook.
Okay. Tell him that we'll be there in just a sec. If you get him, because I was like, oh, sorry. Messages from the guides. I'm sorry. I was going to life purpose. I can't really do group cards with life purpose, but I'm going to do a group card real quick, and then we're going to head over to John's. But yeah, the group card to take with you on your path today is abundance is your right.
Hey, Sody.
Living your life abundantly, making sure that you set your goals and stick to them. Abundance is your right. So be a blessing to others, and you'll receive blessings back. But while the awareness of your higher self is focused on the physical dimension, it is only natural to believe in the concept of limitations. But your soul is limitless in its ability to give out and receive energy. You just have to accept that you are capable and worthy. The universe will give you anything that you desire. But it's not a one-way street, it's a loop. The energy of abundance must flow. So as it comes to you, you must be willing to send it out. All your desire can be yours if you accept that this energy does not end with you. It is your right to be the receptacle of boundless love, happiness, health, and prosperity. But you must receive these gifts with the intention of keeping the flow of abundance alive. If your intention is to have abundance stop with you, then you are actually blocking the energy from coming to you in the first place. If you fall into the mindset of limitation, you are saying to the universe that you are not worthy to receive. Nothing is further from the truth. That is your ego talking. The universe always says yes. It is the ego that says no. You can be the beneficiary of any and all gifts if you accept that. If you accept that it is possible. So definitely take that with you when you guys are thinking about those. And I hope that blessings come your way in abundance. And that these all make sense to you. But yeah, go over to John's channel. We'll be over there in just a minute. And I hope you guys all have a blessed night if we don't see you over there, okay?
And the mods are dropping the links for John's channel, HSFL. Yeah. That is a channel that we're going to. See you all there. Much love and light, y'all. Mwah.
Mwah.